it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires on the move. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
On the run, fires downfield. Zips it out to his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
He got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Moving away from pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Slings it downfield. Trying to find the end zone. Bounced off his feet.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on second down. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately. but not before he gets it to the 40. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. The give to the tailback. And it's a fumble on the play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Back to throw, it's Reed. Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Has to uncork this one off his back foot. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Guard in the backfield. It's Concepcion. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off. He gets a positive gain.
Quick release on the RPO. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just...
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to pass, it's Carr. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.